so happy, my hair so nappy, had an afro. Jackson.
What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing okay. I thought I'd touch base with you today because Gabriel Jesus. Now, I did a poll last week on the channel to say which player would you guys prefer to leave the club in the summer. And a lot of people have been talking about the poor form of the ex-Manchester City players. Now look, when we brought these players in, the team had finished 8th twice and they just missed a Champions League spot. And they played pivotal roles in bringing Arsenal this far in regards to being a Champions League team and finishing in the top 4. Zinchenko brought that invertedness which really helped the midfield control games and create more opportunities. We had Odegaard working his magic on the right side, and then Zinchenko pretty much helped Xhaka, Martinelli, and now Trossard as well on that left-hand side. But as we've gone on, we've kind of outgrown those players. And so I wouldn't expect, and I've asked this before of a lot of Arsenal fans, that both players would be in the starting 11. They're certainly not in my starting 11. And I've made that known very clear. At the beginning of the season, I said the Jesus strike experiment is over. So really interesting to find out what you guys thought about the situation. And only 12% of you said that we should sell him. Now look, in terms of squad strength, I believe that he can play a role. And so if I had the choice, hand on heart, I would keep him. But if there's market value out there for him, then, you know, if someone offers you 50, 60 million for him, I would take it. Why? Because it's shown that we need prolific players up front scoring goals. Now, if you take this season, we talked about the fact that Martinelli's only got 6 goals, 27 games. Jesus, 4 goals, 26 games. It's not enough. Everyone's lauding about the fact that Havertz, who by the way has only started several games at the number 9 spot, but he's already got 12, 13 goals this season. Players can have down years. It happens to the best of them. It happens to Mo Salah. It happens to Raheem Sterling. Song from Spurs last season, he was in the dump. And so it does happen, guys. Let's not hide the fact that players can go into bad seasons and come out with less than what's required at this level. If you feel Jesus adds quality to the squad, then you keep him. And I think he does, but not as a number 9. I think he's far more effective out wide. And then you can use those abilities he has, like holding onto the ball, bringing players into play, because he's a really good creative player. You look at his assist numbers, always very high. And you kind of quantify the fact that Martinelli doesn't have that creative side to his game. So look, for me, by all accounts, guys, I would, in a perfect world, keep him. But it really depends on whether the right offer comes in. Really try and see if we can get some excellence at that level. And remember, the options were out there. You know, you look at Leroy Sané and Gnabry, both of those players were unhappy at Bayern Munich, and both of those players score around 15 goals a season as well. So I kind of, in my perspective, there's players out there that can do a number. You kind of missed the boat last summer when we looked at Moussa Diaby, and then Villa ended up getting him. But I just think that there's better options in regards to guys who can score, who can create, and who can go past defenders. And that's the kind of skill set that you're looking for. So for me, guys, I think you all know my thoughts on it. I would probably do that. I would probably, in the best case scenario, keep him. And in the worst case scenario, when the right money comes in, sell him and use that money to reinvest in a forward player who can score goals and create, and try and build that front line, build that consistency. After all this time, you still don't have a player to back up Saka that you can depend on. And I believe Reece Nelson can, but the manager doesn't trust him. And that's what counts in this respect. So bring somebody in who you trust, who can get you goals from those wide positions, and then keep Havertz up front. That's what I would do. I said a long time ago, Havertz in January, when this thing started going and we saw the performances, I said, leave Havertz at the number 9 for the rest of the season. And look what's happened. Look, man's providing goals for you and assists. He's getting everything done, man. And the thing is, Havertz is still 24, so he's got a lot of room to grow in regards to where he's a striker. But guys, listen, let me know what your thoughts are. And thanks for the polling, by the way, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. Peace out.
We made it this far, so I can't complain. Let's take, let's take a trip down memory lane.